Oh,
Welcome to the Pokemon Direct.
well,
I'm
thank you.
Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics. Let's get started with the first topic. Have a look at the following footage.
We're right off the bat. Mystery Dungeon? Mystery Dungeon? We're getting a new Mystery Dungeon finally? Oh, let's go, boys. It's like a story art style, what the heck?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX.
Oh, is this like a remake? Oh my gosh, those.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX.
Nice. People are really gonna like that. I like that.
It's been about 15 years since Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Blue Rescue Team
So they combined
were
them.
released for the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance systems in Japan. But now they will gain a new life as a Nintendo Switch title. Pokemon Mystery
Cool.
Dungeon Rescue Team DX will be released March 6, 2020.
Dang, that's actually kind of soon. That's less than
More,
2 months
we'll
away.
release a demo version on Nintendo eShop, available later today.
Nice.
You'll be able to carry over your save data to the full version of the game once purchased, so please take this opportunity to get a sample
Mr.
of
Dungeon
the fun.
stream later, boys.
Now, for the other topic, I think we'll ask Game Freak to share it with you. Mr. Masuda, Mr. Omori, it's all yours.
Alright, that's probably Sword and Shield considering we're going to the mainline team.
Hello everyone, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hello, and I'm Amori, also from Game Freak.
We hope everyone has been finding something to enjoy in the latest entries to the Pokemon series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, since their release last November. Our goal is always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokemon trainers around the world.
We did our best to fill these titles with fun activities so that our players could have a fulfilling experience.
I guess, Nino.
And the Galar region is a vast one. We suspect you've had many new discoveries and fun encounters along your adventure. We've been thinking about how much we'd like it if everyone's Pokemon adventures could go on even longer, with more to dig into and new discoveries to explore. We've been working on plans for some time, in fact.
Oh?
This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
Oh, they're gonna charge us more
Downloadable
for it, though.
expansions for the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
Oh, this could
Until
be
now,
good or
we've
bad.
sometimes released new titles set in the same region as previous games, such as Pokemon Platinum version or Pokemon Ultra
Are they
Sun
making
and
like the
Pokemon
third
Ultra
version
Moon.
as DLC? Because I'm down for
This
that.
expansion pass will be different from those games. You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're already playing with.
Okay.
We're in the thick of development now, but we've prepared some footage for you so you'll be able to at least get a feeling for what new experiences await you.
Well, I'm glad they're not
Please have a
making a
look.
third version and they're making DLC instead. That's a good move. That's a good move. I saw a Reggie. Oh, it's not even on the same island. Are we getting like a whole new region? New Slowpoke form? New rival? Those are new outfits? New hairstyles? Are these new gym leaders? Look at all these Pokemon that are in the game yet. Okay. New forms for Blastoise. Oh, those are Gigantamax forms. Gigantamax forms for the starters. What? The Isle of Armor. Sword, shield, and armor. Oh my god. So instead of armor version, they're making armor DLC. Snow? Oh wait, is this the wild thing? Wait, I'm confused. What just happened? There's the Reggies. Regigigas. Is that a... what? Are those new forms of the legendary birds? Is that Moltres? Articuno? And Zapdos? What is going on? In the Crown of Tundra. So we're getting 2 new areas? Or are they okay, part 1 and part 2. So 2-part DLC. Oh, but now we're getting a cinematic for it. Are these new forms of the legendaries? What? Like martial arts forms of them? What the hell?
What did you think of this first look? The Pokemon Sword
That looks
Expansion Pass
insane.
and the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass will be composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released June 2020, and the Crown Tundra, planned to be released in fall 2020. If you buy the Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released.
Now what's the price of it though?
Each part offers a different adventure, where you'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new people and Pokemon that live there. There are 2 versions of the Expansion Pass, one for Pokemon Sword and one for Pokemon Shield.
Oh no.
Different Pokemon will appear in the different versions,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
you'll also run into some different
They're gonna
people
say
and
that.
places. We're hoping players
never
can
mind.
continue with the classic Pokemon experience of trading with one another and working together.
Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Mr. Tani?
Hello, I'm Tani from Game Freak. I'm working as the director for the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
A whole new director for the
The
DLC,
Isle
huh?
of Armor and the Crown Tundra are in development as we speak. So today, we'd like to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas. Your adventures in Galar are getting even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth. Take a look.
The next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as the Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful nature. You'll find beaches, bogs, forests, caves, and dunes. And of course, you'll find Pokemon that you couldn't previously find in Galar dwelling there too. There's a dojo for Pokemon battles on this island. And you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokemon trainer who runs it. This is Mustard, who will become your mentor. He's also the mentor of Champion Leon, who you probably know quite well. In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past. You'll also encounter new rivals among your fellow apprentices. When playing with the Pokemon Sword expansion pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a poison-type user. When playing with the Pokemon Shield expansion pass, you will be training with Avery, who is a Psychic-type user. They're both training hard so they can
Clara's about
have
to be
a
looted.
gym and stadium to call their own.
Telling you that right now.
Next, we'd like to introduce the legendary Pokemon that will be central to the story. Cubfu. It's a fighting-type Pokemon that strives to become stronger with single-minded dedication. As you progress through your training, Mustard will entrust you with this Pokemon. Once you complete your training together with Cubfu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu. Urshifu is a Pokemon with two distinct styles. There is Single Strike style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed.
That's the shield version,
There's
that's the
also
sword
Rapid Strike
version.
style, a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes. What's more, it's been revealed that Urshifu has a Gigantamax form. Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move. You'll be able to evolve your Cubfu into an Urshifu in one of these two styles, Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style, during your adventure. Urshifu is a powerful Pokemon with a brand new ability, and it also has a new move for each of its two styles. Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions. We also want to talk about Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon, final evolutions of the first three Pokemon you team up with in the Galar region. During your adventure in the Isle of Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax. You can look forward to seeing their new forms and new G-Max moves.
Cool.
And as you can see here, we've got even more in the works to make sure your journey is as smooth and fun as possible. There are new fashion
Marty
items,
outfit, let's go.
and you'll even be able to obtain new looks for your bike. We hope you'll look forward to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
Next, I'd like to discuss the Crown Tundra, the second area, which has a theme
Sounds like I'm
of
gonna like part 2
exploration.
more.
I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
I like exploration.
This expansion is set in the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra. Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Galar region. In this frigid area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small communities that support and rely on each other. Much like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra. You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept fields, and even deep inside Pokemon dens, which you could only previously get a glimpse of during max raid battles.
Oh.
Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokemon you'll discover during your adventure. Legends say this
It's got
Pokemon once
Triforces,
ruled over
Zelda?
a part of
No,
Galar
just
that
kidding,
included
just
the
kidding.
Crown Tundra. It's characterized by its graceful, regal movements. Get ready to experience a never-before-told story about the mysteries of Calyrex.
Calyrex.
Crown
It's like
Tundra
a
will have a new
Celebi.
form of co-op play as
Ooh,
well.
a new co-op mode.
This will allow you and friends to enter and explore Pokemon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra.
It's gonna be like raids, and they end with a
Inside the
max
dens,
raid battle
you
at the
may see
end. That'd be kind
legendary
of sick.
Pokemon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes.
Legendary Pokemon from past
You'll
games.
be able to meet and make allies of all kinds of legendary Pokemon during your adventures in the Crown Tundra,
All of them?
including ones you'll be able to catch through this co-op play. It also appears that some brand new legendary Pokemon are also waiting to be found somewhere in this land. And combined with the Isle of Armor, dozens of new clothing items will be added.
It's Marnie again.
Plus, there will be new battles waiting for you to challenge once you complete your entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. We can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing new ways to enjoy Pokemon even as we speak. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on. Both areas are in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar region.
Oh,
Where
nice.
players are able to move around freely
That means they're
and
probably not
control
very
the
big,
camera.
though.
Of course, you'll be able to connect with other trainers and play with them too. There will be Pokemon dens as well, and you'll be able to engage in max raid battles against Pokemon that haven't previously appeared in the Galar region.
Neat.
There's more to see and do on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra than there was even in the wild.
This is so much better than making a third version.
We'll bring you more information about them in future news reports, so please stay tuned.
Let's go.
What did you think? We at Game Freak are all working hard to bring you new content, so you can spend more time having fun in the Galar region. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come.
Now, how much is it?
Thank you, Mr. Tani.
Did you say
On the Isle
Mister?
of Armor and in
I
the Crown
thought that was a
Tundra,
she.
you'll see some familiar Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. There will be more than 200 Pokemon species that appear in these areas, and you can add to your team, including the legendary Pokemon mentioned before.
Additionally, we'll be distributing free updates for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield that will coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
Free updates. What are these updates for?
These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon that appear on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra through other means, such as trading.
Nice. Okay. So you're not gated
Players
from
will
the
also be able
Pokemon.
to bring over Pokemon to their games from the cloud service Pokemon Home, as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs.
Nice. Okay.
Pokemon Home is planned to launch in February 2020.
Wow, next month.
We intend to release even more details before then, so please wait just a little bit longer.
Finally, we have some more news for our Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield players.
We get a
Starting
special
today,
event.
it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal, Gigantamax Lapras, and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid battles in
Guess
the
we're playing
wild
Pokemon today,
area. Face these
boys.
powerful Pokemon with your friends.
Actually, I'd be down for Pokemon
There
today.
will also be a software update going live available later today.
Okay.
Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station.
We
In
getting a new.
Pokemon Sword,
Oh.
you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokemon Shield, you'll run into Avery.
Okay.
You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor.
This is
You can
so
try
good
to
for
catch it and add it to your
Pokemon.
team. Galarian Slowpoke can evolve into
Updates,
Galarian
DLC.
Slowbro if
I
you
think it's
use
a
an
good
item
thing.
that can be found on the Isle of Armor, or into Galarian Slowking if you use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra. Don't forget to check it out.
What did you think?
So much better than making
Today,
a third
we've
version.
finally been able to show you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward. We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continuing adventures waiting for you in the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Each part offers a different adventure. We'll do our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
Whether you're just starting with Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, or you've done everything there is to do, we'll do our best to develop something that everyone can enjoy. Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
My thanks to everyone from Game Freak. The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, which contains both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, will be available for pre-purchase on Nintendo eShop later
30.
today.
It's a little higher than I was expecting.
You'll also be able to access Nintendo eShop directly from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield menu once you install the latest update for your game. As a special purchase bonus, we've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting today. Pokemon will continue to try new things in 2020 to bring fun and joy to people around the world. Thank you for tuning in.
So, a new remake of the original Mr. Dungeon games and an expansion pass for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Nice. Nice. No, they're 15 each. It's 30 for both. I don't know if you can buy them separate though. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like it says right there, thank you for watching. I thought that was a pretty good direct. The expansion pass is a little more on the expensive side, but I'm hoping that they'll make it worth that $30. I think they said there's 200 plus Pokemon being added through these expansion passes, which actually is probably going to irk some people because those 200 Pokemon should have just been in the game in the first place. But I mean that was pretty good Pokemon Directs, but much better than previous Pokemon Directs, like that one where they talked about like Pokken and stuff, and then at the end showed Sun and Moon for like 30 seconds or something. I don't remember. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and maybe some Pokemon later. That might be fun. Anyway, see you guys later.